Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and in today's video we're taking a look at the brand new Beats Studio Buds. We're going to do an EBPMAN call quality, audio test, and we're going to compare all the features. So let's get right to it. Now the Beats Studio Buds are the first earbuds in the Beats lineup that actually have this look and feel. From a battery life, you can expect to get just under 5 hours of battery with active noise cancelling on or transparency. If you turn both of these off, you're looking at around 8 hours or less. And it really depends on what volume you're operating the earbuds. If you keep the volume around 50% or less, you can expect anywhere from 7 to 8 hours of use. Now with the case, depending on ANC, depending on actually if you're using them for talk, it really goes down to what you're using them for. You can expect anywhere from 15 to 24 hours. From a fast charging perspective, if you do happen to run out of battery, within 5 minutes you're going to get a 1 hour charge. Now from a Bluetooth perspective, unfortunately, no matter how much research I did, I could not find what Bluetooth version they have. But so they are Bluetooth, and I haven't seen any sync issues, but I just can't tell you what version Bluetooth they're running. They can be used independently, which is great. So you can have one in one ear, one in the other, but I will tell you that as you put one away, it will pause, so you have to go back to the app and start it up again. It doesn't continually play when you remove one. It actually stops, and then you just have to hit play again. They both support auto pause, which is also a great feature. Now one other welcome feature is active noise cancelling. So they do have active noise cancelling, and the active noise cancelling actually works really well. But that's purely assisted by the passive noise cancelling. I have to say, and you'll see this in a couple seconds, these have one of the best fits ever. And you know, I think they even fit, in my opinion, better than even some of the other brands that we've checked out. So great fit in your ear. Also, great passive noise cancelling combined with active noise cancelling. It does a fantastic job. Transparency mode, it's okay. You get transparency, but you don't really get like the super hearing mode that you see with other brands. From a mic's perspective, we really don't know how many mics they have. We know that they has at least, one mic in each earbud. We'll continue to look and see what we can find, and the EBPMAN style call quality test is going to help us understand what you can expect from a call quality. IPX rating, you can use these in the gym. They are classified as sports earbuds, so you're looking at an IPX4. Now one of the cool things about this is that you can use these, even though they're under the Apple brand, you could actually use these on an iOS and Android device, and more importantly, they have an app that will support both. So that means that if you need to update the firmware and you're using an Android device, it's going to work, and you'll be able to upgrade it. If you're using iOS, you don't have to worry because that's the ecosystem it was built for. Now in the box there's very little. So what you basically have is a user guide, you have a USB-C to USB-C charger, which is fantastic so that you can use this cross devices. So if you buy this for your Android device, you don't have to worry about carrying an Apple proprietary cable. So that's a thumbs up for Apple. You also then get your case and your earbuds. You do have some gel pieces as well that allow you to change the size, which is pretty standard nowadays with a lot of things. But as we take a look at the case, very compact, I like the size, very pocketable, and you can see that you have a USB-C charging port, which is a double thumbs up for Apple. Unfortunately, you do not have wireless charging, and that's a disappointment because most of the earbuds today, and I would expect this also from Apple, have wireless charging. Now as we open up the case, you'll see that the earbuds are pretty small, they're magnetically locked in place. As soon as you put them in, they snap in really nicely, and they're really set to go. Now inside you'll notice that there's a little button here that allows you to press and hold for pairing, and the way you pair these is by just pushing and holding that button until you see this blink slowly, and then it will pair with your phone. Now if you open these up for the very first time, they should go into pairing mode automatically, and just like the other I would say earbuds now, the modern ones, you'll see an image of the case open, and then you'll get a pairing request at that time. Now the earbuds, these are cool. I have to say that one of the things I do like about these is the overall design. These are tiny, and you can notice that they do have some contact points there for charging, but what I really like about these is the overall fit. Now here, there's no physical buttons, so everything is tapped, but let me show you how they fit, right? So this is how they would go in, and then what you do is then twist. So this is what they would look like. I'm going to turn to the left and to the right, just so you can see. So the footprint is really, really small. And I have to say that these are probably one of the best fitting earbuds that I had for my ears, right? They fit really well, they have a great seal, and it surprises me because they don't really have a long stem going into your ear. They pretty much have short stub if you compare it to some of the other earbuds, but they have a great feel. Good lock as soon as you twist them, and they don't fall out. So running, if you're doing, let's say, CrossFit, no problems with these. Now next, let's talk about audio. How well do they sound? Well, do they live up to the Beats Studio name? Well, from an audio perspective, you have bass, mids, and highs. Things are clear, good music separation. I don't feel that anything is competing with each other. But I'd say the best thing for you is to listen to these next tracks to tell me what your experience is and what you think about the audio. I think that they're okay. I'd love them to be great. Check it out.
You look at me like I'm crazy when I shut my feelings out. You look at me like I'm different. Still you stay cause you feel something real. Get so lost in my moments. Doesn't mean I don't need you. I fell in love with your colors. They kinda tell me what I'm thinking.
Now we're doing your call quality test of the Beats Studio Buds in a quiet environment. And as we take a look at our decibel readings, anywhere between 29 and 30 decibels in noise. Let's go ahead and switch.
Now this is what the call quality will sound like making a phone call with the Beats Studio Buds in a quiet environment. This is a test, 1, 2, 3, this is our test. Next, we'll add some wind to the environment. Now this is what the Beats Studio Buds sound like with the windy environment. This is our test, 1, 2, 3, this is our test. Now next we're testing the Beats with the face mask on. This is what they would sound like with the face mask on.
Now we're testing out the Beats Studio Buds in a noisy environment as we take a look at our decibel readings, anywhere between 44 to 79 decibels of noise. What we're going to do is we're going to switch to the buds, we're going to stay quiet for a little bit, and then we'll continue the audio test. So let's go ahead and switch.
This is what the Beats Studio Buds sound like in a noisy environment. This is a test, 1, 2, 3, this is our test. Now this is what the Beats Studio Buds would sound like with an infant crying in the background. This is what they would sound like if you had an infant crying in the background. Now this is what the Beats Studio Buds would sound like if you had a dog barking in the background. This is what they would sound like with a dog barking in the background. Now this is what the Beats Studio Buds would sound like with a doorbell ringing in the background. This is a doorbell in the background.
So guys, that wraps up our review of the Beats Studio Buds. See you in the next one.